Good day, everybody. Today, the 10th of December, Thursday, 2020. Thanks so much for clicking play and checking out the weather with me today. Well, looking at the NDFD map here, you see we have these low pressure systems coming through. Where you see the purple, that's ice and freezing rain. The blue, of course, is snow. The darker the blue, the heavier the snow. So let's just turn it on and let it loop through. You can see we've got another storm system coming through with that low pressure that's going to be bringing snow to a lot of places coming up. It looks like the low pressure system will track through the southwest today and then through the central U.S. by Friday. Also, we've got more active weather that's returning to the northwest, and Yuba City, California, as a matter of fact, you might be getting some rain, looking like maybe a 50% chance of showers Friday night and Saturday, 30% Saturday night, and by Sunday, you guys have a 70% chance of much needed rain. So far as temp goes, warmer than normal temps are going to get over here on the East Coast by the start of this weekend. That'll be a big relief for me, and I know a lot of others. But while this happens and we warm up on the east, the cooler temps are going to return to the west. As of today, we don't have any severe weather so far as thundershower activity with a heavy wind gust and hail. But tomorrow, this is tomorrow we're looking at. I want to go ahead and tell you that by tomorrow, Friday, you can see right up in these areas, especially in eastern Texas, well, you will have these thunderstorms. And some of these storms are going to have marginally severe wind gusts possible across these portions here of eastern Texas. As you can see right here, it is a 5% chance you guys could get some heavy wind gusts, maybe blow the trash cans around, blow some limbs down. So if you got anything outside, you might want to go ahead and take it up. Yesterday I talked about the sun, and today is the day we could possibly have that strong, severe geomagnetic storm. So just be aware that your GPS may not work correctly. Ham radio operators, you're going to have a tough time. If you have satellite TV or anything like that, it may freeze up on you. These things are possible, not saying they're going to happen, but there is a good chance of it, so just be aware. Checking out the live earthquake map here. Earthquakes today. So far today, we've had 325 earthquakes. We know this is going to get much larger before the day is over probably, but the strongest of today that we've had so far was a 5.5 in Russia, a 5.4 in the Fiji Islands, and a 5.1 in the Sandwich Islands region. You can see them all right up in these areas here. So just be aware, more earthquakes to come, I'm sure. The sun is going off, but these are the strongest of today so far. If you haven't subscribed and you're into the weather, please take time to do so. Just click where you see J7409 Weather in the bottom right-hand corner. Then click subscribe and make sure you click that bell and check off all to ensure you get all my latest videos as I put them out. Thanks in advance, and moving on. Looking at my future radar. My future radar is actually the NAM forecast for the next 3 days put in motion. As you can see, what will happen here? You have your timestamps right here and your date right here. So let's turn it on and get it going. An area of low pressure is tracking northwest into Mexico, and it's going to be sending these showers into drought-stricken areas of the southwest today. Now, as the moisture ahead of the storm makes its way into the southern Rockies, precipitation will fall in the form of snow, and it may fall heavy at times. Winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories are out for portions of the southern Rockies that are forecast to pick up as much as a foot of snow over the next couple of days. Now, the watches, warnings, and advisories, anything you need to know, click show more, scroll down. They're posted in the community post. So if you want to see them, read them, That's what you need to do to go get them, okay? Now, as this upper trough is responsible for developing this storm system, heads east, it's going to slug off of the Pacific moisture, and rain and snow breakouts in the southern and central high plains will be happening. By tomorrow, this storm will tap into moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, and the upper trough looks like it's going to strengthen across the U.S. central area, supporting a big growing area of precipitation from the southern plains to the Midwest. Thunderstorms are possible in the south-central U.S., with some storms potentially becoming severe, as I've just showed you. This is looking like tomorrow. Meanwhile, we have a cold front that's going to plunge south through the Midwest, and it's going to usher in those cold temperatures to support accumulating snowfall from the plains of Colorado to the Midwest Friday into Saturday. Current snowfall forecast for Friday is looking like all the way through Saturday morning. Actually, looks like swaths of 3 to 6 inches of snow is possible from northern Kansas to southern Nebraska to south central Iowa, making for potentially treacherous travel conditions if you're traveling in these areas. Now, residents living in the Midwest and the Great Lakes will want to monitor the storm system closely, because heavy snow is possible in these areas by Saturday, as you can see on the map right there. Now, active weather is also on tap for the Pacific Northwest as a series of Pacific disturbances track towards the region to close out this week. Now, the first round of precipitation arrives this afternoon, with rainfall and mountain snow accumulations generally on the light side. Now, lingering showers of mountain snow are likely to continue across western Oregon and Washington state tomorrow, before another disturbance arrives tomorrow night, making the arrival of moderate to heavy showers and mountain snow up and down the Cascades. The Cascades can expect over a foot of snow through Saturday morning, with the heaviest totals focused in Oregon. Rain and mountain snow are also anticipated over Northern California for tonight and into early Saturday morning, as the storm system's packing even more Pacific moisture then makes its way to the Pacific Northwest on Sunday. As I said, Yuba City, you have that chance of rain, and by Sunday it zooms on up to a 70% chance. I hope you guys get it. I know you need it. Now, the plains in the Mississippi Valley are in for one more day of considerably mild temperatures. Your highs can possibly hit the 70s through the south-central U.S. Even a few record highs could be broken in spots. It's all because of a dome of high pressure. It's responsible for this warm first half of the week for you guys in the Intermountain West and plains. It's going to slide east, though, and then it's going to be over to the east by this weekend. Now, also, as these mild temperatures slide east, this means the chilly first half of the week along the East Coast, as I've said, will be a thing of the past, and we're going to get more seasonable, warmer temperatures by tomorrow. But it's going to turn cooler out in the Northwest. Now, the Ohio and Tennessee valleys in particular, you can expect highs in the 60s by Friday. Saturday gets even warmer. High temperatures in parts of the mid-Atlantic reaching 60 degrees. Meanwhile, this broad troughing pattern in the west will mean you're going to get these cooler temperatures that I've been telling you over and over again. The coldest anomalies should become focused in the central high plains by tomorrow, where your daytime highs in some locations are going to struggle to get above freezing. And that's a check of your weather today. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching and sharing and everything you do for me, folks. I appreciate it greatly. May each and every one of you have much peace, love, and kindness in your lives today and the days ahead. Thanks for watching.